Hi, it's John Murphy, and today I want to talk about culture and about language that we use. For many of us, when we talk about culture, sometimes we think of it as some sort of slightly abstract, something ephemeral, something that's hard to put your finger on. But in truth, it's not. Because in reality, if you want to know the culture of any organization and you want to know the culture of your own organization, then all you have to do is listen to the conversation that's taking place at the old proverbial water cooler, in the canteen, in the coffee shop down the road where your people congregate. And the way that your people are talking, that is the culture that you have in your organization, whether you like it or whether you don't. But I'm also very much, fascinated by the language that we use, because the language that we use is so important in terms of determining the culture that we have. And sometimes we hear teams talking about other teams and maybe other organizations and competitors, perhaps even clients that are maybe giving a little bit of trouble, or other departments within their own division, and they talk about, well, we're not being negative, we're just being very objective and straight about what's happening elsewhere. But the conversation tends to be very negative and very critical about the others. But it almost seems as if because there's a distance, it doesn't actually affect us. But the language we use really and truly does affect us, whether we're talking about ourselves or whether we're talking about other people. So I'd say in regard to culture, culture is very much determined by the conversations that we have, and the tone of the conversations is very much influenced by the language that we use. So whether we're using positive language or whether we're using negative language. And even if that negative language is in your own mind talking about somebody that's far away and distant, it is actually having an impact where you are. So for this week, just be more conscious of the language and the words that you use. Talk soon.